We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Tyler Chatwood is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Newman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Kevin Newman.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Batter pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's gone 3 for 6. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The center fielder, number 10, Bryan Reynolds.
Digging in, Bryan Reynolds. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Frazier, the runner at second with 1 away. Chopper to short. Scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
That is four. The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. 2 outs here with a runner at third. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Colin Moran would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The payoff pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Keller is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better, and if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, but you know the old adage that what they say is momentum on a baseball field is the next day's starting pitcher. I know they're 0-4 to start the road trip, but everybody relax. If this guy goes out and competes and commands and executes, this team will be fine.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
1-2. Here it comes.
Ball. 2-2, Jeff.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Javier Baez is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
I really liked that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Here's Reynolds moving forward on it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Colin Moran. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch on its way. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Batting 7, the shortstop, number 44.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Get down to 1-1.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
1-2.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Ready now, Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. And that's out number one.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jason.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope. Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And it's 2 balls and no strikes to Jason Hayward. Popped him up. Stallings has a play. 2 down.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, David.
Stepping up to the plate, David Bote. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First offering on its way. Keller has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 0-1 offering. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Rizzo at second with 2 down. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Jacob Stallings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one. Counts 1-0.
And he popped him up. Baez onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Mitch Keller.
Standing in, Mitch Keller. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. In there, 1-1.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Newman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. third inning, no score to this point. Soft liner towards first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ian Happ as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Ian Happ.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Polanco. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
In now, Tyler Chatwood.
The pitcher, Tyler.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
Two
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's got to feel good about that right there. You know, you're not expecting much on the offensive side. He said the heck with that. He finds barrel right there. That was a bullet for a base hit.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. From the stretch. 2-2 the count. From the belt, the pitch. In left. And swing. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2. So now time will be called. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Bryant stands at second with no outs. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score from second, as now it's a 3-0 game.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Javier Baez. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get to full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
3 runs already home here. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Hit hard to the right side. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. And he goes against the shift there, as this is on the ground to the left side. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. From the belt, the pitch.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And that misses. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 down, runners at first and second. Hard hit toward the hole, and just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Second baseman, David Brody.
Into the box, David Bodie, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Rizzo at third, Contreras at second, Hayward on at first with 2 down. Too high, and it's 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Hit hard down the line. And he tries to get to the back end, but it gets on by. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Nick Burdi is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Ball one to start the at-bat. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. One and one, here it is. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Chatwood. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
From the stretch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And that misses. 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. One more look at a definite run saver as it strands the bases loaded. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So here's Adam Frazier as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Strike taken up in the zone. Frazier, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy, drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Ready on 1 and 2.
Ball.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
To the plate now, Brian Reynolds. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Josh Bell waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Number 55, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Hey. Ball, that's out.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
No strike.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Kyle Schwarber will be next. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ripped down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
5 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That evens it up 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Now that's popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, number 44.
Striding into the box, Kevin Kramer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Into the box now, Jacob Stallings. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set, now the pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Lined but speared on a hop.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
First pitch of the at-bat. Wilson Contreras is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the stretch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Here it comes, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Rizzo, base runner at first with 1 out. Three and 0 now. David Bodie is on deck. .30 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. David Bodie coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now the double steal is on here. Swinging a soft liner, and that's through. A base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his third RBI of the game with that base hit, Dero.
Yeah, he must be hungry because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
At the plate, Ian Happ. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Ready on 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in now, Tyler Chatwood, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
So striding in, Chris Bryant. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
First delivery to him on the way. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Jose Osuna will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 36, Jose Osuna.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 3-1.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the payoff pitch home. Line towards center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Up next for the Pirates, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Digging in, Kevin Newman. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Adam Frazier.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The 1-0. Fastball hit on the ground is short. There's Baez. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Steven Brault gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
And he lays off there, 1-0. One and one to Schwarber.
The count 1-1.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now, Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, it's been pretty good. 5 for 12. He's taken him deep once. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Newman takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're still in control, 7-0. New Underway, so striding forward now, Brian Reynolds. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Nope.
Down and away, ball one. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's taken below the zone for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
The 2-1 home. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Count 4.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Hit hard to short. Dive by Baez. Got him.
Now back, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Digging in, Colin Moran. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
1 and 2.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, the 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Kramer. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
pulled toward right center field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Richard Rodriguez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Gerard Dyson is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 6.
Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dino. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Jason Hayward started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Contreras gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there's ball 1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. So in now for Chicago, David Bodie. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball well outside. Rodriguez, 30 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Hard hit ball to second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, center fielder, Ian Happ.
In now, Ian Happ comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Victor Caratini will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Victor Caratini.
Hit out towards second. Newman fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. Cubs lead it 7-0. Dan Winkler has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43. Yeah. Winkler.
Ready to begin the 8th. Up next for the Buccos, Jacob Stallings. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the 1-0. It is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike. Lifted down the line in left. In comes the left fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Popped up. Bodie trying to get there. One there.
Now
that was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Newman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pushed softly over toward the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now back.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Striding in, Adam Frazier. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch.
1-1. Count 1-0.
And it's fouled away. Dyson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bryant is up with it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Bryant.
For the Cubs, the 3rd baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here comes the first pitch. Low for ball 1. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Frazier is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
A full count now to Kyle Schwarber. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So coming to the plate, Javier Baez. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's got a 3-for-7 line. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no.
2 out with the man at first. This ball will be chopped foul. Ready with the 1-1.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Hard hit ball to second. Newman brings it in, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Stepping in, Brian Reynolds, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Josh Bell. Line hard. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box, Colin Moran. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
And he fouls this one off. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Eric Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Eric Gonzalez.
Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Moran is off of first with 2 away. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And that's high for a ball. The ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Chicago Cubs led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tyler Chatwood earns his first win of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Mitch Keller couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.